When will you have had enough of suffering and take the action that you need to take in order to shift into a reality where you get what you want and where you live the life that you want to be living? When will you decide that enough is enough? And that is the question that we ask of this one, and we are asking it of you as well. When will enough be enough? When will you truly be ready to step into your magnificence? When will you have hurt yourself enough that you will stop and take the action you need to take in order to step up into this higher vibrational frequency where you can live the life of your dreams? And we tell you this in the nicest way we possibly can. If you right now are not living the life that you want to be living, right now in this moment, if you are not living the life that you want to be living in every moment, with the occasional doubt and things like that, that's not going to go away. But generally speaking, right now, if you are not living the way that you want to be living, then we are telling you that you have energetic frequency blocks within you that are not allowing you to get past them. There is only one way to get rid of them, and that is to bring them into the light, to shine the light on them, to look at them, to examine them, and to let them know that you are not going to let them rule your life anymore. And yes, we speak of them as if they are some little creature that is inside you. Of course, it is not. It is but a little energy block that is holding you there. In other words, if you continue to find relationships that don't satisfy you, and you go from one unsatisfactory relationship to the next, it is because there is an energetic block within your energy body. And until you look at it, you can't see that it is there. And so many of you spend so many times, so much money, so many hours trying not to look in the place where you know the energy block is. You spend so much time avoiding looking in the spot. And we think right now, with us talking to you, some of you are starting to feel this black spot somewhere within your body. And we want you to examine that. We want you to sit and feel it. In fact, we are trying to bring it up for you so that you can start to look at it, because we know that everyone that's on this call right now is here because they're ready to step up. They're ready to release the things that are holding them back. And they're asking for us to do that with them. And we are here to do that. And we are going to go deeper with your permission, of course. Look at it. Look at this thing, this block, this energetic ball within yourself. You can feel it within your body right now. Where is it? And when you find where it is, when you recognize where it is, and generally we think with everyone that's on the call, it will be found anywhere from above the belly button up to the throat. That's where we are feeling it right now. Within you, you can locate it. You can feel it already, we think. And you can feel the energy tightening up there. You can feel it tightening up. If it is your throat, do a little scream for us, because it's hurting this one. Release some of the energy, please. And breathe. And then look again at this thing, this little energy block that you can see. We don't know what it looked like for you. It could look like anything, but for us, when we are looking into you, we can see it as a black ball, a little black ball. It's stuck there. Now look at it and figure it in your imagination. Imagine it. Imagine that you are going down into this place where it is, and you've got a torch with you. And we want you to shine your torch onto this little black thing. Shine the torch on it. In other words, you are letting it know that you can see it and you know what it is. And examine it. What is it? Where does it come from? Does it belong to you, or did you pick it up along the way as you were becoming a grown-up? We think that you picked it up along the way. Some of you even picked it up as you came into this world, from the energy of those around you. Doesn't matter where it come from. What matters is that it does not belong to you, unless you want it to belong to you. So examine it, decide what it is, and make the decision. Do you want it or do you not want it? If you don't want it, then while you are shining your torch on it, reach out and hold on to it and watch it dissolve into your hand. It's just going to dissolve into dust and become nothing. It's gone. It is nothing. There's a little dust on your hand. Just blow it off. It's gone. And we want to now say this to you. You have dissolved and shifted this little energy block that we were working with, which is different for each of you individually. Some of you had nothing, but there were many who released something just now. And what you will find is that out of habit and out of doing things you've always done, you might find yourself wanting to pick it up again. In other words, get the dustpan and brush it all up and then stick it all together again and put it back into where it came from. We want to talk to you about this because we do a lot of energy work with many of you, and we know that when we first started doing it, we just wanted to shift it for you, and we did it, and we took it away, and then you would come back to us within weeks and say it's still there, and we started to realize that you were picking up your bad habits again. You were picking it up because it's a habit for you, and you were putting it back in there because that felt comfortable. You did not know what to do to fill up this little spot that the shifting had cleared. And so we've now decided that the next step of this process, you see, as you're sitting there, you can feel the little emptiness where this black spot was. You can feel it. You can feel it, can you not? And it feels empty. And as you go about your day, you will find yourself picking things up to put in there to fill it up so that you don't feel empty there. And so the point we're making here is that you need to make a new decision right now before we finish this conversation. You need to make a new decision right now. What is this new energy that will be joining in this body? In other words, choose the energy that is empowering for you. Choose a thinking, a thought that is supportive of you, that is limitless, that is powerful. You understand what we're saying. And please excuse us if we are yelling. Just turn your volume down if it's too much for you. We are doing some energy work here with some of you. And so make a decision. Look at what it was. What was this thought that caused this energy negative block that was here within your body? Look at it. Just have a quick glance at it now and remember what was the thought that was surrounding it. This, perhaps, we think some of you would have this feeling that I'm not lovable, and that was the thought around it, or I'm not good enough, or I can't do anything. Whatever it was for you, remember that for just 1 second, and then replace it with something that is empowering and uplifting and strong and true. Put some truth in there, you'll see. It was an energy block that was untrue, and now it's time to replace it with something that is true. And so, we are going to tell you what is true that you could replace it with. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. I am perfect. I am magnificent. Everything is all right. Life is good. Life is easy. Money comes to me easily and quickly. You can pick one of these, or you can find the one that works for you, because many of you have been working with these things called affirmations for a long time. Pick a truth and make sure it is a truth for you and for you alone. It does not have to be the truth for anybody else. It has to be the truth for you, and it has to be empowering, and it has to be limitless. I am love is a very good one, because if you are love, you cannot be anything else, and love includes everything. Replace it now. Put that into the hole that is left. And now go about your day, and you won't need to find anything to fill it up again. And you won't be picking up the dust and shoving it in there again, because thank you for allowing us to work with you today. You have done very well. Go and enjoy the day. Drink some water as well.